Hey, this is the Epic Quinn, and welcome back to Worst Games. And today we have something a little different from last time. In my last episode, we looked at Remaining in a Dream, which was literally just one of the worst games I've ever played, and it was so bad. But this one, as ASRE Corp, I guess, is a little different. This game's kind of a mixed bag for me because the thing is, some parts of it are so good and some parts of it are so bad. That's because this game, like every single level, tries out something new. That's not even like one type of game. It just tries so many things, and sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. You start off with like some weird flashback that I don't really understand, so I'm not really going to talk about it because as far as I know, it has like nothing to do with the story. After the weird flashback, you then start off your time as an ASRE Corp recruit, where you go into nightmares or something. This part of the game is kind of nice, because although, I'm sorry, for this part of the game the audio didn't record, but the thing is, there's like nice music and like the narrator has a really nice voice. The narrator is also the person who made the game, and he has a good voice for narrating, and he's talking to you and you're exploring this area. Yes, I must admit, it does not look good, but I don't know, it's still fine. This whole game looks pretty bad, so I'm not really judging it on how it looks, more of how it plays and the ideas behind it. The first part of the game, though, like this really isn't too bad. Like most of the areas you get introduced to, you'll never ever have to go to, but I guess it's just kind of nice to have there. You get introduced to this room, which has like the machine that takes you to like different dimensions or nightmares or something like that. And you have to like type the numbers for it into like this weird thing where there's not a number pad, but there's like a bunch of weird buttons. And I had to like figure out which one was which. I don't know why they don't just have a number pad, but alright, I guess that's fine. Not really, but okay. For your first mission, you get like spit out on like a desert planet, kind of, which is kind of cool. You get it's kind of open world a bit, and this is where the game likes to experiment around. Every single level seems like something different. In this one, it's almost open world in the fact that you get to kind of go wherever you want, but you have like a mission. You can kind of go to that and advance the story. So that's what I did. Cause I just wanted to kind of get this over with. I was expecting this to be worse than it actually was, but the beginning really wasn't that bad. I know I've been saying that a lot, but it's true. It starts out pretty good. You get a thing called a uniscanner, which is basically just the thing that tells you everything. Basically, it's a machine in your pocket that tells you the whole story of the game and scan things and helps you learn things. Basically, the entire story is just in that uniscanner and just gives it to you as you go along. You find this crashed ship, which was a thing or something. I don't know. It exists. Also, as they're looking on, there's like this creepy Slenderman dude that'll sometimes pop around, and he's kind of creepy. He comes up later in the game, and he's actually pretty cool, and it's actually kind of scary. The first time pops up. After that, he just kind of stands there, so you can kind of mess around with him. You then find a weapon and get introduced to the combat system, which pretty much consists of just pointing at things and clicking. There's a lot of, like, strafing around to avoid bullets, but I don't know, it's pretty basic. Also, I accidentally happened to press the escape key, but instead of pausing it, what the escape key does is completely exits you out of the game. So once I had to go into the game and do all of that again. Luckily, I wasn't that far in, but yeah, if I was really far into the game and ended up trying to pause it, it wouldn't have ended up well for me. After that, some weird alien ship just decides to come out of the ground, so you fight it, and it's actually pretty fun and pretty cool. I don't know what it has to do with anything, because, like, nothing else related to this happens, but I guess it's fine. I would say one of the worst things about this game is actually the story, because it makes no freaking sense, but I don't know, the game is fun and kinda cool, I guess. I guess it's a good thing that I actually have to worry about this game's story, because the thing is, with Remaining in a Dream, there wasn't even a story there, and that's kind of how I expected this to be. But this game defied my expectations. It was better than I thought it was gonna be. Also, it introduces kind of a cool combat system. If you use your smaller gun, you won't do as much damage, but you can also have your Uniscanner out while you're using it. And the thing is, if you want to use a big gun, you have to only use the big gun, but you can't use both of them. It's not anything big, but it's just kind of a nice thing I think there's just one developer on this, that he put in there to make it more balanced, kind of. Otherwise, you would just never use your small gun. That night when you go to bed, you have a dream that's actually just like a preview for a game that's coming out, because this game was this developer's first game, and the dream or the nightmare that you have that night is actually a preview for his next game, which I don't know why, because this I guess. Okay, so this nightmare does have something to do with the story, because the character that you get jump scared by is a character that you get to meet in the game, but it's also a preview for an upcoming game that he made about that black character that jump scares you. So it's both, and it's kind of pointless that they had it in here, but I guess they had it in here anyway. It actually kind of scared me when it first happened, because it was like a game, but then it started moving around without your mouse and you started walking around. It kind of freaked me out at first, but then I realized it was just like a video, and then I wasn't scared. But I don't know, at first it kind of freaked me out. The next day, you go to your next mission, and this one is my favorite one. It has a really good atmosphere. Although the textures themselves don't look good, the color scheme looks really good, and it's really nice with like the starry sky and like everything's kind of bluish, and the colors look really nice together. And the thing about this part is you are trying to find the weird Slenderman dude. You're trying to find him, and the thing is, it's actually kind of scary. It's peaceful until you find him, and he actually does a really good job of making it kind of scary. What you have to do is you have to find him with your Uniscanner, and your Uniscanner will make noise whenever you hear him, but the thing is, he teleports around, so he could be behind you or anything. The thing is, when you're near him, your Uniscanner will start beeping, and it'll start beeping more and more and more, and it'll actually be kind of scary, because he'll be like it'll start beeping, and it'll beep faster and faster and faster and faster, and you start to get panicked, and you look around, you're like, where is he? Because he can kill you, he can fight back, and he can kill you. You'll be panicking, wondering where he is, and he'll pop up once it starts beeping a lot, and then you like freak out and you'll have to fight him. And once you do that a couple of times, you capture him, and it's actually kind of cool. It's my favorite part of the game. After that, a tree there is like mad, I guess, because not everything's the same color, and he makes you destroy some like crystals that aren't the same color as him, which is, I guess, is kind of like racist, but I don't know, maybe not. Anyway, but you destroy those crystals for him, then you go on your way. After that, you go to your next mission, which this one I really don't like. This is where the game starts to not be as good. You're floating around in space, and what you have to do, it's kind of almost like a Five Nights at Freddy's like resource management clicking kind of thing, because what you have to do is you have to get all the way to the portal to get back, but in order to do that, you need to like manage your temperature and oxygen and your thrusters as you're floating towards there, and you gotta make sure that you don't freeze to die to death or lose all your oxygen on your way there. And it's a good idea, but it's executed pretty poorly. I tried this mission so many times, and the only time, and I eventually had to look up what happened, how you beat it, and I found that I was playing this at 144 hertz. Turns out you literally need to play the game on 60 hertz, or this part is impossible. That's not very good when you like literally need to play your game on a certain refresh rate. Otherwise, it does not work. That's not very good. But once I turned my monitor down to 60 hertz, I beat it super easily. You then go into another mission where like you scan a box, and then a bunch of spider robot aliens coming after you. But then the problem is like you gotta kill them all, but then it's really hard. Also, the spider aliens apparently have some part of the story, but like I don't know, because it was weird. I guess they're like trying to take over the universe or something. And then there's like the Slenderman dude that you found, and he's like trying to stop them or something, even though he like killed a bunch of random people. And then there's like the black alien thing who's also here, but cause he saved you from like space or something, which makes him a good guy. But they don't actually do anything. You just kind of meet them and then you never talk to them again. And the spider aliens don't really seem like they're capable of like destroying the universe, but whatever. I mean, whatever floats your boat, game. This right here is the last part of the game, where a big thing comes out of the ground and starts spawning alien robot things everywhere. But the thing is, I could not beat it. I literally tried this so many times and I could not beat it a single time. The problem is, in order to defeat it, you have to go and blow up the thing that's spawning all the aliens. But I didn't know that, because the game never tells you. It just says destroy all the aliens. But the thing is, there's infinity aliens because they just keep coming. So once you get the tower defense thing down, you can just sit there and just blast away at them with no consequences and just kill them all. And there's nothing they can do about it. You just kill them a lot, and indefinitely. You're just sitting there. Eventually, I figured out that you're supposed to go and destroy the thing, but the thing is, it shoots lasers at you, so whenever I got there, all the spider aliens would spawn and see me, so I'd have a giant, like, tsunami of freaking spider aliens, and the giant thing shooting lasers at me, all following me, and it became impossible to survive. No matter what I could do, I literally could not beat this. I looked it up, and out of all the playthroughs for this game, I saw only one person was able to beat it, and that was by glitching out the spider aliens so they were frozen. That was the only way that I saw that anyone could beat it. After that, the ship that landed there flies off, and the game ends. But yeah, geez, I don't know, man. This game started off really promising, and it tried a bunch of new things. Some things were good, some things not so much, but all in all, it was definitely at least a game. It may have been one that was impossible at the end, but it was still a game. Since I didn't beat the game, I'm gonna make it up to you guys by playing the person who made this game, the game that was previewed in your nightmare. I'm gonna be playing that one for you guys, so I hope you enjoy that. So, yeah, here you go. Hello, this is the Epic Quinn, and welcome to Sparky's Hunt. Now, this is the other game that the same person made, ASRE Corp made, and it's like supposed to be like a scary nightmare game. And if you see, this is the same alien that was in the other game, because I guess this is like what he does or something. I'm playing this to make up for me not completing the game. So, yeah, let's start this. It's the only in windowed for me. I can't take it out of windowed. So, yeah, let's start game. Yeah, this game physically won't run in full screen. There's no options menu to make it run in full screen either. So my mouse will just go off of the screen, and if I try clicking, then bad. And then I'll like go out of it. What am I looking for? What am I doing here? Is there anything upstairs? I don't know. Was I given an objective? I wasn't paying attention. I have no idea. I think this might be, you know how you have that one nightmare in ASRE Corp? I think this is the game that you're having a nightmare about. I'm not sure. I'd have to look back. Okay, so it's by Luke Cripps, who has a YouTube channel. So he made Okay, so he made this game July 22nd, 2016, and then he made Sparky's Hunt a little afterwards. So this game is probably like in development when he made that. I'm assuming. I can't close this game. It's, what the heck? Okay, so we gotta find the remote. Then I'm assuming that it's over here by the TV. Man, that was hard. That was crazy, man. How did I figure that one out? Can I? Okay, there we go.
Sparky and her followers are invading our town. Everyone is advised to stay indoors and lock your windows and doors at all times. We repeat.
Well, that was Sparky. Hang on, was in the newspaper this? Oh, this was in the newspaper this morning. So like this, we got aliens invading us or something. But yeah, that was the same. That was the Uniscanner dude from ASRE Corp. That was the announcer, because that's the person who made the game. Yeah. So I guess we gotta look out for Sparky. Let's see how scary he can make a game, because the part with Mr. S in ASRE Corp, with this guy, or with Mr. S, that part was actually kind of scary, not gonna lie. Oh, is there something in there? Okay. Yeah, the part with Mr. S was actually pretty scary. I was impressed, but I don't know, maybe they'll be able to do it again. Oh god! That noise scared me, because it wouldn't open right away. Jesus Christ, that was so abrupt and loud. Whew. I guess I am on edge. Good job, game. I can't really accurately judge this game about how scary it is, because I get scared way too easily, you know, so I can't really say if something's scary or not, because I can get scared by just the most stupid of things, so I don't know. Oh, here we go. Can I... Oh, there we go. Sparky and your friends will try to enter your home. They can leave your home, but need easy access to get in. Okay. This is a newspaper? If your windows open, close them. If they try to open the front door, check through the letterbox. Solve the puzzle box to unlock a special ability. Alright. The puzzle. Oh, that. Okay, that's actually kind of interesting to get a special ability. Make a noise to try to listen to the radio for important information. Okay. Around the house, you can help use against cookies, help distract them from fighting you. A rare bottle of wine might help distract them too. Alright, I know where those two things are. These items are randomly placed so that each day you will have to find them. Open the cookie jar and bottle of wine to use them. Okay. That's actually kind of interesting. They will only be at night and hate strong sources of light. If they get inside, use your flashlight or other means to scare them away. Keeping the room lights on will help you too. Alright. You must fight them off until sunrise. If they get inside, your chances of survival reduce drastically. Why are they all going for me, man? Monday, June 13th, 11 p.m. Alright, I'm not going to play a whole lot of this because this is like already part of a video, but yeah. Anyone trying to get in my windows? Oh god! Stop it, Toast. Jeez. Should distract them. Okay, if you hear them eating, quickly scare them with your flashlight. Alright. Gotta distract them with the cookies, you know? Alright, so let me go up here then. Anyone in here? The bathroom lights are not on. Oh, I gotta change that then. Where are the lights? Are there just no lights? Alright, then I could have sworn I heard something up here. Maybe not. I guess at least they'll be distracted by my fantastic cookies. Can I look in there? Alright, no one's in there. I gotta like flip around and do random things so I can get my my mouse on screen because yeah, my mouse a bad. Thing is, I know this game's gonna be extra hard because it's probably not gonna be very good. The thing about the games that this guy makes though is that they have really good ideas, like the different distracting items and all the things that you have to keep track of, and the special abilities that you can unlock if you can find the answer to this one puzzle. It's all good ideas, but his games don't look good. How that... Yeah, his games don't look the best and aren't executed. I guess great ideas, good ideas, but not the best execution. That's the word that I was looking for. So, if you guys enjoyed this video, why not leave a like? And if you like my other videos, why not subscribe? And as always, I will see you guys in the next video. Goodbye. I really think this guy has the potential to make some really good games. So, he made two other games, and I'm going to be probably looking at those. Yes, I'm going to be looking at them on my worst game series, although I don't know how bad they're actually going to be. Every game that I play of his seems to be really not as bad as I would think that it would be. So, I'm kind of excited to see what other games he made, and yeah, maybe in the future maybe he'll work on a very good one. I don't know.